I'm Congressman Ed Markey. I am the chairman of the Internet and Telecommunications Subcommittee in the United States Congress. We have jurisdiction over something called net neutrality. That is, what are the rules of the road for the net in the years ahead? Should it be controlled by just a small number of very large companies that can put up their own roadblocks, their own toll roads as communications colossi? Or should it remain an open, chaotic, democratic information highway? That's the big issue. And it's no small question, because it really goes to what our country is going to be like in the years ahead, because it is the way that Americans now communicate. I've got here with me Damien and Andy from OK Go, and they have 38 million hits on their musical performance that might not have been possible if there was no such thing as net neutrality, non-discrimination. Damien, do you want to talk about that?
Absolutely. I mean, this video certainly would not have ever gotten out there if it weren't for net neutrality. If we were working in the pay-to-play system that the music industry has been for most of a century, or the pay-to-play system that the internet could become if we let the giants decide who gets what and at what speeds and for what price, we never would have made this video, or if we'd made it, we never would have put it out there. And this video, I mean, we're a hardworking band. We've played over 1,000 shows in America in the last 10 years. But this really was the sort of turning point for our visibility. And if we hadn't had this opportunity, wouldn't be here today. And I think we're not alone in this. We're in a coalition called the Rock the Net campaign that's been around for a year. We already have 800 members and 125 labels signed on. There really is some consensus that net neutrality is what the music world needs for it to thrive and continue to innovate.
Great. Andy?
Yeah, well, just to continue on what Damien said, we just like to really appreciate the work that you've done on the issue, the leadership, and the bill that you've sponsored in the House. And we hope lots of people get behind it, and our fans support it and everything.
And that bill is HR 5353. Easy to remember, 5353. That's the number of the bill. So if people out there really care about net neutrality, they can just call in, talk to their congressman, or email, or protest, or do whatever they think is necessary to get this message into the minds of their members of Congress. Because sometimes there can be a disconnect because of the gap that can exist in a congressman's mind and new technological developments. And as long as we're expanding technological choice, that's great. But when the new plan is to narrow technological choices, then members of Congress should know about it, especially from your generation, which has the capacity to reinvent the internet every few years or so.
Well, the internet has always been a place where innovation and new ideas can thrive, and it's only recently that it's become legal for the big telecommunications companies to try to decide what we can and can't do on the internet. And I think it's important to make sure that we enshrine the level playing field in law, so that the internet will always be the great source of innovation and openness that it has been. Thank you for your leadership on it.
Thank you. I appreciate
you.
it. So that's the story. It's all about non-discrimination. It's about an open, chaotic, innovative internet that allows Damien and Andy, or any new generation of Damien and Andys, to come up with their idea and to be able to reach any American or any citizen of the world. That should be the way the internet operates. If you want to participate, make sure that you let your elected officials know about 5353. That's the number of the bill, and how much you want to see it become law. Thanks for watching.